Hi everyone, this is Teresa, aka Ted, from Ted's Wig Emporium. So this Easter weekend I've been trying to sort out my wig closet and decide which wigs I'm going to keep and which wigs I'm going to put up for sale. And I've come across this particular style which I haven't actually reviewed yet. This is Hudson by Estetica Designs in my absolutely favorite blonde shade from Estetica, RH14 88 RT8. So if you want to find out if this is a keeper or not, keep on watching. So Hudson is a beautiful synthetic piece. It's a straight style with some face framing layers. There aren't that many layers all over this piece. Majority of them are slightly here on the sides, and there is very little of the layers at the back. Now this wig comes with a full monofilament top, an extended lace front and an open cap construction with a little permatease. Now let me give you a spin, guys, to show you what Hudson looks like on all the sides. So here's the front. This is my right hand side. Back. And the left. I have tried a number of Estetica Designs wigs, and what I really love about this brand is just how beautiful and silky those fibers are. They are also a little bit thicker in denier, meaning that they're going to last you for quite a long amount of time without too much tangling. This is definitely the same with Hudson. I can quite easily run my fingers through. There is very little tangling going on, and the movement is just incredible. Really beautiful. Now, because this is a full mono top, you can part this wherever you want. The lace front allows you to wear it away from your face, and I don't kid you guys, Estetica has one of the best lace fronts out. Let me come closer and show you what it looks like. So, and for a rooted color, guys, I think this is excellent. And the lace goes right down to here as well, having that beautiful transition. Great coverage as well. You can quite easily wear this away from your face. No visible transition here on the sides. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Even the parting, it's just incredible. So beautifully done. We can change that. To the right. Onto the left. It's just beautiful, guys. The one thing that I have noticed is that it does flop forward when you first get her out of the box. What I have done with this particular style is used my hairdryer and just applied a little bit of heat here at the parting. You can clip it as well and apply a little bit of the heat, not too much of the heat, to the hair, and then use the cold air blow to set the synthetic in place. And that has definitely solved the issue of floppy bangs. So let's have a look at the measurements next. We've got 10 inches long bang at the front. From the crown she measures 18 inches. Sides measure 11 inches, nape measures 8.5 inches. So overall we are getting a 17 inches long piece, so it's just perfect length for me personally, and that's why I really loved how this style looked. Definitely a very flattering look for wider faces. You can quite easily tuck it behind your ear. A perfect length of the bangs to do that, but also you can change the side parting, and that creates a slightly different look from one side to the next. This is more of a medium density style. She weighs 4.94 ounces, which on a wig of that length, this is quite a lot of hair. We are getting quite a lot of permatease as well, so it does feel quite big around the head. However, this is good news for big heads. This is definitely a large head friendly style. This is an average size cap, but the amount of stretch you are getting in this cap is excellent. If I was to show you, just look how much stretch we are getting. Therefore, personally, I think if you do have quite a lot of bio hair, or if you have a larger head circumference, maybe 23, 24 even 22 inches and above, I think you're going to love Hudson. Because my head is smaller, it's 21.5 inches in circumference, it feels like it just drags to the bottom and creates this very unnatural looking bulk at the nape. And here is my biggest problem with this particular style, is that it is very flat here at the crown, and for my particular head shape it just looks very unflattering because there is hardly any of those shorter layering at the back. Most of that weight pulls right down to the bottom and follows the shape of my head, creating that very straight line, and then it does stick out a little bit at the back because of the permatease located mainly at the nape. Unfortunately for me, there is a huge amount of bagginess right here at the top. I can grab a handful of the cap here right at the crown, so it does not feel very snug. It's quite big, it's quite puffy around the sides as well because of all of those permatease. So for me personally, as much as I love the look of this style, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Hudson. But for those of you lucky people with slightly larger head or quite a lot of bio hair, this is great news because this is a beautiful style. So let's have a look at the cap construction. So here is our extended lace front. This is beautifully finished. Full monofilament top, very generous. Ear tabs are not covered by the velvet material. It's quite hard, but it's not too uncomfortable. It does come with a little wire as well. Comes with an open extended nape, which is very typical to Estetica Designs, with a little hook adjusters to adjust for your circumference. There is a lot of permatease built in those wefts just to add volume from the base. A lot of stretch in the cap, as I showed you earlier as well. Although this is definitely not my favorite type of an extended nape, but having the open wefts here allows you to put some bobby pins as well to attach it and secure it to your head. So if you do have lots of bio hair, this is definitely a nice little way of securing. Okay, so before I show you some styling options, I wanted to talk to you about this color because it is very similar to Jon Renau's 12FS8 or 12FS12, which I do actually have in my collection here. This is a light brown highlighted with pale blonde. It's almost ashy, but not quite so. It also comes with a number 8 root, which is a medium brown root, and it is just beautiful. It complements the overall look of this piece. So here is 12 vs 12 by Jon Renau, and as you can see, they are very similar. Although the base of this is number 12, the base on this is number 14, but they are incredibly close. This one is a little bit more on a warmer side, warm to neutral. This one is a tad lighter because of the higher composition of number 88 in the mix. This is just to give you a better idea. If you keep watching to the end, I'm gonna take you outside to see this beautiful color in a natural daylight. But next, let's have a look at different styling options. First of all, let's put her up in a ponytail. I think those layers look really cute. We can always go for a headband as well. Definitely adding few twists for a boho kind of a look. Pin it up away from your neck. You can quite easily have some pigtails. Let's have a look what this beautiful color looks like outside. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.